Hey guys, let's get started on a out-of-the-box test. First things first, I'm going to use a Tippmann 9CI HBA tank. Velocity is untouched. I'm going to start shooting with 3.7 gram kinetics. These are 682 bore. So these are really small for this barrel. And then I'm gonna go to some Grimberg Jewels, which are 683, 684-ish, better, but still small for this barrel. And I don't really have anything that large to bore size to this barrel currently. Aside from some shape projectiles, which obviously don't fit in this. So I'll just throw a tester on here. We'll see what kind of output pressure my little 9CI is putting out. I think I might also do just a CO2 test with a 90 grams, seeing as how I already have it here and it's already charged up. And this bottle is outputting, wow, it's down on power, 725 PSI. So yeah, this bottle is quite low. It is what it is. I do have another bottle kicking around here. I got some 1100, so maybe we'll try that too. First time you're gonna fire your marker, I always put a couple of drops in the ASA. You never know how long these things are sitting on the shelf for. And, well, for all I know, it could just blow an O-ring right away. Add your bottle in. I'm using a GOG on-off here. You'll see once I zoom out, even with the 9CI, it makes this thing kind of long. 3/16 Allen wrench is what you're going to need to adjust the velocity. Again, this is untouched. This is just straight out of the box. Let's load up a magazine here. So don't forget, wind your magazines. This other magazine I have sitting here loaded up with the Grimberg Jewels, they are 8 grams. It held 18. So you just wind it till it stops. In this case, you don't have to, when you're using kinetics, you don't have to pull down on this detent release or follower lock, whatever you want to call it. You can just drop them in. Oops, I lost track. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 14, 15, 16, and I didn't bring enough. 17 and 18. You can see this is exactly how it fit in the Grimberg Jewels fit as well. So just give it a little push, and then it drops below your release there. So 18. Some things I may have neglected to mention in my unboxing video. Of course, I'm gonna miss stuff. This is all new to me, guys. Sort of. There is no automatic fire on this. This is semi-auto only. There's a little trick you can do with the sear spring. Whether I'm gonna go that far, I don't know. And also this grip, it is not an AR grip. This grip is not swappable with standard AR grips. I don't even know if there's any aftermarket grips for this. I have seen some people Jimmy rig some AR grips on here, but It is non-standard. Oh yeah, let's put on this buttstock. So the directions weren't very clear. This is pretty self-explanatory. Why it just isn't all holes in one piece, I don't know. But so it is adjustable, you know, so you can fine tune, I guess, your tank. And you can see there's A, B, C, D written on here. I don't know. I'm just gonna put in the longest one because with that inline gog here, chances are this tank's probably gonna need its longest setting. So you just push it in, and you can push it out through the other side or just pry it up on the edge if it's not correct for you. And it hooks right in here. You can see that little steel bar there. Literally just go in like that, and then get your tank or get your buttstock. It's gonna be tough to do this for you guys with. And you have to pull up on, so you don't just hold this down. You have to pull up on the front like that to get it by. Once it's on, then you can adjust it. You can see with a 9CI tank how much freeboard there is in there. Yeah, there's a lot. So we'll see what happens as we move along here. I don't know. If for some reason adding some form of on-off here doesn't work out and I have to go this route with an inline, I mean, I could modify a buttstock so you can actually retract it right over top here, which would be better, but then obviously I may be covering my on-off. Way too early to tell, guys. So let's flip it and see what she's outputting. All right, so a couple of things I do want to go through for your sake and mine, because M17 is kind of my deal. Quirks of the M17 is you always have to air in safety, otherwise you get a kind of a blurp at the front end when you're loading, and you can spit balls. It can auto fire if you're having an issue. So I'm gonna do a number of cycles of on-off. So this marker right now is uncocked. It's in safe. So I'm gonna air it and see, do I need to pull the charging handle to properly air this marker? And now you can see with that buttstock on there, for me, I'm 6'2" 3/4" and shrinking. Actually, it's probably more like 1 3/4 now. Age. Yeah, it's fine. It looks awkward, but for me, comfortability wise, these sights are pretty much trash. I can't even, I'm looking through, yeah, I gotta get right down there kind of awkwardly, so probably those will be the first thing to go. I do have some very nice pop-ups to go with this. I forgot what I was doing. Age, again. Yeah, okay. We're in safe. Let's air it. It blurped. Didn't fire. That sounds more like the chamber loading up. I don't think that's an issue. My Spider does a very similar thing. I can air it and it goes, and no harm, no foul. So I'm gonna degas it. Well, in this case, I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna have to dry fire it, which is perfectly fine. And another good reason why you oil your marker when it first comes out of the box, because this dry firing that I'm about to do, I have to cock it to do that, is gonna circulate that oil through. Perfect. Okay, next, we're gonna go in fire. I can tell you already, I'm definitely changing to ambidextrous safety and fire because I find myself keep wanting to click it on this side. I don't know why, even though I'm right-handed. Okay, so we were in fire, and I'm gonna air it. Obviously, marker is empty. Got a little extra burp there. Don't know if that would spit a ball. I don't think I'd be comfortable doing that. And you should never be airing your weapon in fire anyways. This is strictly so I can learn a little bit about it and how it functions. So we'll cock it and dry fire it off. Turn our air off here. All right. Now we will cock it and we will air it. No funny business there. You hear that? Silent. Shut it off. Okay. We're gonna leave it in fire. And air it. Still no funny business. Again, not recommended, but good to know. I probably should be cocking this marker prior to use, but not necessary, at least at its factory setting now. I don't know how it's going to behave when we turn the pressure up, turn the velocity up. May revisit this kind of little test that I did here. So we will turn the air off. I am expecting this marker to be very good on air, so let's get to it. Safety, cock it, air it, and we'll start with 3.7 gram nylon ride balls. It has a very nice click to it. There's no slop in this. These mags feel, I'm sure they're cheap, but they actually feel very nice in the hands compared to, say, an M17 magazine. All right, first shot's fired. $212. 218. 216. 220. This thing doesn't, it's not doing too bad actually compared to some other markers I pulled out of the box before. They are light bulbs. They are light bulbs though. 222, it's climbing. Remember, this thing's brand new. It could break in a little bit. 220, and this is lower output tank than probably most people would be using. 800, 850 is standard output, and I'll try and swap it out here before the end of this. 220. 218. Looks like 220, 218 is probably going to be our kind of set velocity out of the box at this current output. So let's just finish this off here. Nice. Very nice, guys. This thing shoots really smooth. It actually has a very nice kind of kick to it. It's a bolt forward design, so it has a very heavy hammer, steel hammer at the end here that reciprocates. Okay. I use like, well, probably used about 500 PSI. No, 300, including the dry fires. So not too bad. Grimberg Jewels. I don't expect these are going to go very fast. But let's see. $130, definitely not. $130, definitely not. $132, definitely not. You get the point. These are much heavier projectiles, so that's to be expected. The good thing about the heavy projectiles, at least with my trap here, is they don't tend to come flying out so fast. I would love the rapid fire, those little 3.7 grams. And I just watched a video with DK pounding a watermelon with those in an M17, and boy, does it look like fun. But we got too much stuff in here that could get damaged. Rad. Regardless of how fast those things are traveling, that's a lot of fun when I can rapid fire. Okay. What should we do next? Velocity. Not sure if you're supposed to adjust the velocity while the marker is live, so I'm not going to. So what I'm going to do is turn it to the off position. Dry fire. Put it to safe. And I'm gonna flip the camera down for you guys because there are some things about this velocity adjustment that you need to know. All right, velocity adjustment is right there. See that silver shine? As I explained in my previous video, clockwise actually reduces velocity. Counterclockwise increases velocity by opening the air transfer port. This velocity screw can be backed out too far, and in doing so, you can actually cause a leak and reduce velocity. So I'm not even sure where that point is gonna be. So what I'm gonna do here is we're not gonna slowly increase this or anything. I'm gonna set it to max, at least what I believe to be max. So you're gonna watch me fiddle here for a minute and see. So let's just see right now where it's set from the factory. What did I say? Reduce velocity. So let's see, can I reduce velocity anymore? 1. I could go one turn, and that's it. It bottomed out, so let's do that again. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and it looks like it's almost about to come out of the marker there, so I'm gonna stop there. So see, it's just flush with the receiver now. Is it gonna leak? It might. What I'm gonna do, guys, is when I do open this up, we are gonna look at the power tube in here, and I'm going to set permanently the velocity to maximum. So by looking down the tube and backing this adjuster out, you should be able to tell exactly when that port, so the set screw kind of goes in like this, when the port is completely 100% free flowing. Right now, I may have actually retracted that screw. You know, this is, if you picture it like this, I know guys, I could be even greater than this and creating kind of a pocket there. And this is where the leak can happen, because you might only have a couple of threads biting left and you can get air leaking outside. So I'm at 8. Let's fire her up again. All right, so we got like 2,000 PSI left. So I've shot 36 plus all those dry fires I kind of did. Max velocity, I think. 3.7 grams. Where were we at? We were at 220. Oh, you guys, why didn't you tell me? Try that again. Wind that back up. So we got a full mag. Mag's in. Marker's cocked. Turn the air on this time, he says. Two and 2. It's pretty hot. $288. $294. $294. $288. You can see there's a little bit of variation there, and that is 100% to do with the bore size of those balls. They are way too small for this barrel. First upgrade is going to be a barrel, guys. A 684 barrel, of course. Finish these off, and I'll try the jewels. Hey! Watch the shins. It feeds every last ball. It's pretty rad. It's pretty rad. All right. Grimberg, Jewel, 8 grams. $174. Better, but yeah, you know we can do better, guys. 170. 168. 174. So much fun, guys. I know why guys like the TMC or the Byrna Mission 4. You know, a lot of people poke fun at the Mission 4 because it's considered less lethal, but it was designed to shoot pepper balls. But man, it shoots those little kinetics. It's fun. It's been a long time since I actually got a little chuckle out of it, something like this. So, you know, at this point, I'm pretty happy about it. You know, it's an inexpensive marker, so to speak. It has some inexpensive parts. you know, part of me says that that's exactly how I want it, because I love to upgrade stuff. I love to tinker. So you know things are going to change on this marker. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, you Mission 4 guys out there. Is your charge handle plastic, or do you guys get a metal one? Besides the color difference, I was thinking after I made that first video, I think you guys also get a metal charge handle. I sure hope I can do something with this inline system here and move the on-off here to say more like you guys with your Mission 4s. But hey, at this point, I am super happy. I can't wait to see what this thing's gonna do. And I have a higher pressure tank sitting here. I'm gonna save that for another video, because the videos get kind of long and I know you guys get impatient and kind of fast forward through them. But if you made it this far, like, subscribe, share for more TMC Mission 4 action. And there's gonna be more. Like I said, man, this thing is making me smile. So, all right, I'm out of here, guys.